Hi everyone, my name is Camille Adams and I am one of our registered dietitians here for the YMCA of Greater Grand Rapids. I'm so excited to film our Cook It Up recipes. Cook It Up is a program that we sponsor here at the YMCA. We go into elementary and middle schools all around Grand Rapids and we bring fresh produce and funky recipes that these kids may have never tried to those schools and those kids. We have instructors that go into our schools and they teach, just like you will see me teaching here, how to make functional recipes that will last for life. We also try to put a healthy twist on everything that we do, and I'm super excited to be here today. Hi everyone, today we are cooking it up and we are making yogurt parfaits. I love parfaits as you can put whatever you want in them. You see all these beautiful ingredients in front of me, but you make your parfait however you would like. Some of the ingredients that we're using today are homemade granola. We just made a recipe about this. Of course, if you don't have your own granola, you can do something that you've bought from the store, like this. But I like to use homemade granola so I know exactly what is going into it. We're also going to be using some yogurt today. We're going to be using Greek yogurt. I always recommend using Greek yogurt as it has great protein, healthy fat, and probiotics in there. It's very good for you. And when I look at the label right now, for one serving, it's 15 grams of protein. So it's a great way to get in your protein, especially if you're eating this in the morning. We're using some beautiful berries, some strawberries and blueberries, which are great for your heart health. They're natural antioxidants, which means they help your body relieve stress. Just zen a little bit. We're also using some bananas, some chia seeds, and some honey today. So I've already washed my hands. Always wash your hands before you prepare food. And I've washed all the berries in front of me as well. I'm going to put this cup aside and let's start prepping our ingredients. Starting with our strawberries, I'm going to slice them, and let's talk a little bit about knife safety. We're going to be using a knife today, and we always want to make sure that we are protecting our hands and our fingers from being cut. So we're going to use something called the claw method, putting our hand in the shape of a claw while we hold whatever we're cutting. This ensures that we're not going to accidentally slice our fingers. So let's go ahead and start with cutting off the tops of these strawberries. Parfaits are amazing because you can sneak so much fruit in there. I've seen every type of parfait you can think of. I've even seen rainbow parfaits, and they get like every type of fruit so it looks like a rainbow. And then they've added like some spinach in there for the green. I don't know how I feel about that, but it was very pretty. So I'm gonna cut up about 5 large strawberries. And then once the tops are cut off, I'm going to turn them over and cut them into slices. I like to make my parfaits very pretty, and like I said, I use natural ingredients that have beautiful color to them to make that happen. So I like to take my time and make sure that my slices are even so that when we put them in the cup, they have really beautiful layers to them. Strawberries are one of the only fruits that have their seeds on the outside. How crazy is that? Most fruits and vegetables have seeds that are on the insides, but strawberries have the little seeds all the way around. I think that's so funny. I really want to eat one right now, but I know I have to wait until the end of the recipe, but feel free when you're making this at home or in the classroom to take a few bites of whatever ingredients you're cooking. We don't need to do anything to our blueberries because they're already in cute little ball shapes. Blueberries are so good for you because they're that deep, rich blue color, which means that you're getting tons of vitamins and minerals. Now we're going to chop up 1 banana into coin-shaped slices. So that basically means I'm cutting them in circles like this and not cutting it the long way. I'm going to show you a fun way to peel your banana. I remember learning this a couple years ago and I have never peeled them this way ever since. So apparently, you're supposed to peel them from this end, which I never knew, but it makes it so much easier. So I'm just going to peel off the sides. Now we have our banana, and again, we're going to cut, making sure to protect our fingers. And I'm going to cut up the whole banana, even if we don't use it, because you can make multiple parfaits, or just leave the fruit on the side to snack with. Great, we're halfway there. Now we can start building our parfait. Like I said, you can do whatever you want with your parfaits. Don't feel like you have to follow this recipe to a T. Just do whatever you'd like. I'm going to make it the way I want it, make it pretty in the way that I think it's pretty, but you make your parfait however you would like to. So starting off, I'm going to start with placing a few bananas on the bottom. Depending what dish you're putting your parfait in, of course, will determine how much fruit. This one gets bigger at the top, so we're gonna start with little bits and then keep going. Then I'm going to take some of my homemade granola, about a tablespoon, and sprinkle that on top. I'm going to open my yogurt, and I'm going to scoop a little bit. The serving size for this yogurt is about 3/4 of a cup, so I'm just going to put a little bit by little in until we end up getting that much. I'm going to spread it around in an even layer. Now I'm going to do some blueberries and some strawberries on top, laying them flat similar to the bananas. And I can't see because I'm looking down. I'm hoping from the side it's starting to look as pretty as I think it is. Now I'm going to top it with a little bit of honey, just a little squeeze all around. And for the final part of this layer, I'm going to put a few chia seeds on top. Chia seeds have great fiber and healthy fat, especially omega-3s, which are a certain type of healthy fat that are super good for you and are only found in a few products. Americans are usually deficient, which means they do not get enough of omega-3s, so putting some chia seeds in your diet or putting them in your homemade granola will help you get there. Now my first layer is done. Oh, it already looks so pretty. So I'm going to repeat those steps 2 to 3 more times until my whole parfait is made. Now we have finished our final layer. Look at how beautiful all of these layers are. I topped it with a little bit more homemade granola, fresh strawberries, blueberries, and chia seeds. The final thing I'm going to do is just top it with a little bit more honey. Wow, look at how beautiful this is. I'm so excited to try it. So this is our finished yogurt parfait with homemade granola and lots of yummy fruit. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and you make your own parfait just the way that you want to. Thank you so much for watching. All the details will be at grymca.org under the recipes tab. Bye, thank you.